Good morning and welcome to Herb 101's Herb Garden video. I live in northeastern Indiana and we are zone 5, and this is my garden, and my goal is to have as much as a wild garden as I possibly can. I want my veggies. I prefer not to even have a lawn and have it all food sources. I have wildflowers, things, a bunch of herbs, just more common herbs. But I'll start by coming out of my back door. I have just a little pots of some cilantro. There's some chamomile and lemon balm. I have a strawberry plant. Oregano is my favorite aromatic herb. Coming just as soon as the wind hits, you can smell it. This is what's left of a key lime tree experiment that didn't go right, but if you are a gardener and a plant lover, you should know that a plant is never dead until it's dead. I've had plants resurrect. I have a zucchini in a pot. Here I have some English lavender, sage. I have resurrection lilies. Those came with the home and I kind of like them. I have tons of wild strawberry, or mock strawberry and wild strawberry. Mock strawberry is actually pretty good. You can use it as a filler if you're making jam. It also has some medicinal uses as well, and it kind of spreads. Definitely there's some milkweed in here and lily of the valley, and I like to let things grow wild, and I do pull some weeds, but usually the noxious ones, the ones that will eradicate what I have growing. But other than that, it's kind of a free-for-all. As you can see, there's still leaves from the last fall. I have a huge tulip tree that dumps so many leaves on my property. It's not even worth it to even work up. I have a reaper pepper growing. Some roses. I love peonies. Those are absolutely my favorite. I have blueberries that I'm starting this year. There's a dogwood tree. I have some more lavender, some more sage, definitely some bergamot, bee balm. That's a must for me. Catnip, not only for its digestive issues. I have 2 cats that absolutely love catnip. They eat it fresh from the plant. I have also a curry plant, a curry herb. It's very bland if you use it for cooking. It smells like curry. It's rather nice. I have some more. I have a peach tree. Ooh, there's chipmunk. I get a lot of chipmunks in my backyard. A lot of squirrels. Chipmunks love to destroy everything. But again, they got to eat too. So I try to cohabitate as much as I possibly can. Here's my gorgeous peach tree that I started 2 years ago, and it's a flat, wonderful peach. I'm excited to get peaches. This is south facing. I guess I should have established that. This is a south facing backyard, and because I have neighborly trees, I get a good amount, probably about 6 to 8 hours of sun. Here's some more. These are just the monstera that I'm trying to save that's not looking well. I guess I should. This is my pepper and tomato garden. As you can see, the fence around it, because of the critters that like to come in and dig out my plants. This is my project here in the back. This is what I wanted, a pollinator wildflower garden, also to help my veggies. And I started this about 2 or 3 years ago. And when you're starting a wildflower garden, it's best not to weed for a couple of years, because again, you don't know what's going to be a weed and what's going to be a wildflower, or it could be a weed that you want. I also threw back in the corner, I guess I can go over here. I do have there's another chipmunk. Can you see him over there? They live actually under my neighbor's garage. Yep, there he goes in. These are wild black raspberries, absolutely delicious. So I started by just doing a standard wildflower mix back here. And so far I've got tons of goldenrod that pops up, which is really good. Wild grape, believe it or not, has a lot of medicinal uses. You can make poultice out of them. You can use them for a bunch of different concoctions. And the fruit is actually edible. Believe it or not, it tastes really tangy though. So lots of goldenrod, and there's other things in here that I'm not sure of yet, and I'm hoping that I get some good plants as well as potential herbs. I know yarrow grows here. I do get a lot of chervil that comes up, and so as you can see, all the leaves still here from last season. I'm kind of experimenting to see if the leaves act as a nice insulator, if it's going to help or not help. And also it's just a pain in the butt to rake leaves. I love the trumpet vine. It's absolutely beautiful. The weigula, it's just absolutely gorgeous this time of year. It's a honeysuckle, and it's invasive in some areas, but I don't know, I kind of like it just doing its thing right through here. And last but not least, I know they probably will grow best in sun, but I have my mint plants over back here in the corner. I have peppermint and spearmint along with some chives. They do get some sun, but they kind of just ended up there, and they've been living happily there for a couple years, so I'm just going to let them do their thing. I'm also trying to see if there's some shade-loving herbs, because around this tree, as you can see, it gets some sun, but it's mostly shade. My goal for the summer is I'm going to mulch around it, put in some hardy ferns as well as some ground cover, and maybe throw in a few herbs, because I'm starting some English thyme as well, and I'm just trying to put things that will live harmoniously in my backyard. I have some moonflowers that I'm trying to get to grow over this lighted arch too as well. That's another project. I'm looking to experiment with more herbs, and also I have this thing every spring that look at that. See the little. Every spring and early summer, I get my book and my app on my phone, and I scan all the plants to see what comes up, and that's kind of exciting for me. And that way I know, should I keep it or should I let it go? But that's my intention. To me, I don't like it. I don't care for aesthetic reasons. I just like things growing wild. Nice little home for the critters, pollinators, and that's kind of my goal. Oh, also I planted some clove in here for the bees, and it gets really nice. And I also started, as you can see, this is sort of a patch that doesn't get much grass. I'm trying to put some creeping thyme down, and basically eventually I'd like to have no grass back here, but a nice pretty filler. And that's my plan. Hope you like my herb garden. And I'm learning more about companion herbs, which we discussed through this chapter. Read that tarragon is a good one, as well as marigold. See, there's another chipmunk coming out here to probably eat my seeds. Hey there, little buddy. I had this idea of maybe if I feed the chipmunks, they'll leave my stuff alone, and now they love me, and I've had them come on my lap before. So what do you do? What do you do? They were here. They deserve to live here too as well. I have a hot tub back here, my little oasis. Oh, I wanted to show some more. Do you have more stuff over here? Got a cute little fountain. And back over here is where I'm going to put a lot of time once I get that cleared out. It's the hard work to maintain, but if you think about, you know, making it as natural as possible, then it might not be, or at least not seem like a lot of work. There you have it. I hope you like my little backyard.